Previously on Westby, Wisconsin. In this multiplayer roleplay series, we will be running a co-op. Yes, you heard me right. We are here on Westby, Wisconsin, an absolutely beautiful map that's actually been expanded. We are in this series with King May, DT Fang, Cap, as well as Chop. And right up here to the left is what will soon be our new co-op. I think we're actually gonna get some mowing stuff for our farm here. So you know what, let's hook up to this PJ and we're gonna buy all of this right here. Well, it's been a rough day, y'all. How about we all agree that sometimes I'm stupid and you should just hit the like button, huh? Well, we just got a call from one of our neighbors. He's actually the guy who's been out here harvesting this field and stuff. He needs us to run over to his farm, grab one of his tractors for him, and take it up to a field up by our house that he happens to be harvesting as well. So as we drive over there, you guys are going to notice that things are not the same. Unfortunately, since the first episode and now, the server actually corrupted and we had to restart. But it gives us the opportunity to have an even bigger and better operation than we had before. And I actually like the way things are looking the way they are now. I'll give you guys an updated tour here in a second. But we're pulling on into the neighbor Fang's place. He's a good customer of ours. So I told him, yeah, I can run over to your place and bring the tractor up to you. Also, I'm getting 20% of the profits from the fields that he is currently harvesting because they're actually my fields that I bought, but I don't own any equipment to harvest. So I told him that if he goes take care of it, all I want is 20%, and he agreed. So this is actually going to make me money too. All right, so we're in his case. Going to turn on the four-ways, get this on up to the road to our place. By the way, if you guys enjoy the farming series and you want to see more of it, make sure you do hit that like and subscribe button. Let me know in the comments down below what you enjoy, what you want to see happen in this series. I know a lot of you really love the farming series, so I'm very excited to bring it back to you here. But with all that out of the way, we're gonna get on down the road and we'll catch you guys once we get up to field 2 by our place. All right, here we are passing the house right now. Looks like he's already got a full one sat right here, so we're just gonna pull this right up to him. All right, we hopped out and disconnected that. We're gonna pull out of his way and pull that other one down to his place. And I might try to get it unloading for him, although I'm not very good at that. By the way, one thing you're going to notice, the equipment that we bought for the house is no longer there. We do not own it yet, nor do we have the money for it, really. But I figured that was okay, because it's not something we need quite yet. We can buy that come springtime. We're not going to be cutting any hay as we're coming into the winter months here pretty soon. All right, we're whipping on into Fang's place. We're going to pull around, see if I can line this thing up to dump it. If not, I might have to tell him that I'm not smart enough to figure it out. My guess is no, because I'm pretty bad at this stuff. But, ooh, we'll try. Oh, brakes. There we go. And while that does that, we'll get in our truck and we'll head over to the co-op and show you some of the updates. Alrighty, we made it back to the co-op. I'm going to walk you guys through the differences. We got the same truck, same shed. This is the shed that was already here. We've got us a little weather station right there. Inside of here, we have all the Wilmar spreaders that we had previously. This tractor is new, however. I saw this for sale and thought it was too good to pass up, so we picked it up. The sprayer is the same. This tractor, mostly the same, a little different. We did put it on the wide stance right here, and I think we took the marker arms off. That's about it. Now, as you guys can see, we've got all new grain silos. This was a big grant from the government. Not really. We paid entirely for this, but I'm trying to make it sound better. This hurt the pocketbooks a lot. We only have $66,000, so hopefully it was worth it. We, of course, also have the Mack with the Wilson Paysetter grain trailer right here. Around back is where the weigh station is, so you can go around the front. So you enter from here, you head down this road, and you turn around that corner. Then you come up to the weigh station where you weigh, you come around. If you're dumping, you dump right here. If you're picking up, you pick up right here. You then go around again, so you can go back to the weigh station. And what we're probably going to end up doing is make a slip lane right on the outside right here, so you can you don't have to go through. You can just cut around after your second weigh and then leave. This is completely the same as well, and pretty much we just don't have the two John Deere plows and vertical till. You will notice that those have been moved from the side of the building to this section back here. Just took away a bit of that field, and it gave us this room to expand even further. Right now we have these silos, but eventually we can put more. We've got our field support trailer for the sprayer right parked back here. I'm thinking about cutting this tree down and building a little road to go around right here, so we can build a ramp so people can back up to that ramp to load their trucks up, you know, like semis and stuff if ever needed. We'll get that eventually. But now to show you another one of the big changes, and honestly, probably one of the most expensive single items, the most expensive single item we have on the co-op. If we head right back here to the road paralleling the main highway, we'll roll the stop sign. No cop, no stop. You guys will see our biggest investment, $750,000 later, and we have one single wind turbine. Here's our access road to get to it. Now, I know what you guys are thinking. Jake, why would you spend $750,000 on this? Well, the answer to that is actually pretty simple. This thing will make us just over $68,000 per month. In other words, if my math is correct here, in about 11 to 12 months, we will completely pay this thing off and it'll be pure profit from there. But yeah, I really do like this thing and I look forward to hopefully having more. We have to get a lot of money to be able to build them, but I think in the grand scheme of things, it'll be well worth it. So as we pull away from our, you know, clean energy wind turbine, let's roll some coal. Why not, right? You know, I've never actually driven on that road right there, and I'm kind of curious to. So I did get a call that you guys didn't see. It was earlier today, and it was King May asking if he could rent our large four-wheel drive tractor. And I told him that is absolutely doable. All I got to do is send him an email with the cost of what it'll be to rent that tractor. But what I'm going to do real quick is go and prep that thing and make sure it's all good to go for whatever it is he needs done. You know, we really got to find a good place to put that big thing. We could probably... Yeah, I bet you we can get that in the shed, actually. So we'll hop up inside, fire it up, and pull it into the shop here. Make sure that gets through. Make sure we don't run any... Jeez, the duals are going to be a bit of a pain in here. Ooh, that's close. All right, and there we go. That's technically in. I'll take it. All right, we've got that disconnected, and we are just letting this idle here a little bit quick because I just want to make sure we don't have any oil leaks or anything around the engine bay. I know we had one a little bit ago, it was like last month, that we haven't seen any issues with. I just want to watch and make sure we don't see any more. All right, that's been sat there for a little while, and I don't see any oil puddles getting underneath, so I think it's all good to go. So what I'm going to do is leave it in here and just shut it on down, and we'll send off that email letting them know where it is and how much it'll be to lease this thing whenever he does need to pick it up. Now, I also know another thing we're going to have to take care of is providing seed for wheat. In my conversation with King, I believe he said he wanted winter wheat, so we got to check our bins and see what we have available here. All right, cool. So we got a full storage of our winter wheat ready to go for him, so he should have plenty there. And I know he also talked about a lime and lime spreaders. I believe we've got this filled up ready to go, and we do. Fantastic. So pretty much everything on our end is good to go at the co-op, and now we just need, you know, our clients to start, you know, doing business with us so we can make a bit of money and move this co-op forward, really. We are going to be keeping track of our books and see, you know, what tends to be the most profitable. Right now, I have them kind of separated into two categories, the co-op work and the energy work. And we'll just see how it all turns out. Right now, I have a feeling the energy system might be more profitable, but only time will tell. I think what I should do real quick is call and get a load of rock right here, but we need to prep that land to drop the rock. But the thing is, I don't have a skid steer or anything, so I might just have to let the construction crew handle all of that. You know what, let me make a phone call. We'll see who we can get a hold of, and we'll see what the quotes are. All right, we called a construction company. They said they were going to head right on out here to get that laid for us on that gravel. So we're going to wait on the 10,000 cars and then go over and check up on Fang and see if he's got that field number 2 done. If so, we only have field 1 and field 104 left with crop. Oh, if I'm not mistaken, I see the man right up here. Looks like he must be done and headed back. So I guess I don't need to go check on him anymore, and I know the status of those fields, so let's go check on some of the neighbors and see how their fields are looking. I like to go around and check on the clients and make sure that they're, you know, getting their fields out on time. My, look at that. Another dude out shopping. In fact, I think this is King himself. Oh my gosh, another guy out here chopping. That must be chopped. Hey, what inappropriate. a name, actually. Holy cow, things are busy out here in Westby. You got chopping here, chopping there, chopping at my place from Fang, everybody chopping. Honestly, when you're a co-op, this is half your job. Just making sure that your clients don't need anything, trying to be on top of things, going around, watching fields, just kind of keeping an eye on the progress that everybody's making so you know when you need to get supplies. And we are completely stocked up on lime, which is pretty much going to be the next stage, and potentially winter wheat, which some of the individuals might be planting. So I'm seeing a lot of crops ready to be harvested probably in the next week or so. In that case, we need to get back over to the co-op and make sure that our semi is good to go and our grains storage is good to go in case anybody is going to be coming to us straight from field here. And the leg should be, you know what, we'll climb that in a minute. I ain't getting up there right now. Let's check on the truck first of all here. The top inside going and fire it up. We're going to turn on all of the lights, make sure that these are working, turn on the four ways. And we're just going to let that sit there for a minute, and that way we can see what its air pressure gets up to and then see if it's got a leak or anything. All right, we got up here. It is a little sketchy, so bear with me. Looks like it's looking fine, and yep, that pipe is going down in there perfect. Now let's very carefully, we're going to walk all the way over here to the main leg. All right, we just hopped up there, and it is looking good as well. Everything should be good to go. Let's get down off these darn things. I mean, it is very high up, and I don't want to be up here longer than I have to be. It feels so much better being on the ground. All right, now that this has been aired up, let's go in and check the air pressure, pull it around, and check the scales as well. All right, air pressure looks good, and we'll see if it leaks after we shut it down for a little while. Not much exciting stuff going on today, just a lot of little busy tasks to make sure that we're on top of things here. We got 16366.9 on the scale outside. We'll just step inside the scale house and check. We got 1636669. We are good. Go ahead and close it up. So the scale house is looking good. We should be able to pull this truck off, and that should be that. Everything here should be calibrated. All right, so we're just gonna park the truck right here. I forgot I left the lights on. There we go. Now we can let the truck sit there. We just got another task today, so we're actually gonna have to pull this out. Yeah, we're gonna have to pull this out. We got a call from a local farmer, Chopped. He needs us to go and spray. Let me check my spray notes here. 121, 101 are the fields that we have on the books. So we got to get this pulled out of here. We just reconnected this. We're going to pull it on out so we can get the sprayer out. We're going to go put down some herbicide. I guess he's got some pesky weeds that are still there, and he wants to get them out right before harvest. And I am not going to complain because that gives us money. So let's go get this sprayer prepped and over to the field, shall we? All right, we got her all filled up, ready to roll. We're going to put on the four ways and get on down the road. Now, 121 is corn and 108 is soybean. I find it weird that we're doing corn this late in the game, but if that's what the client wants, then that's what the client will get. All right, I think we found our way back to the field. Right here should be the field we are looking for, 121. Let's just pull it up and confirm, yes, this is field 121. Perfect. So now that we're here, we're going to go ahead and begin unfolding our combine. I'm going to go ahead and line my tires up here. I think we might actually be able to sneak right past here and kind of line up on the edge, maybe. We want to mitigate running over the crop as much as... Woo! We almost backed off the edge. Okay. We want to mitigate running over the crop as much as possible, was about what I was going to say. Luckily, we are able to run at just about 20 miles an hour through the field, which is pretty darn fast, though we are destroying a good bit of crop. So I'm going to call the client and just confirm that he really wants us to continue. We'll do this one stretch. All right, I just got off the phone with the client, and they said, yeah, if that's the case, then absolutely do stop. We don't want the crop being destroyed like that. So there you go. Another unsuccessful day of operating a co-op. You gotta love it. But guys, I think that is going to be it for this video. If you enjoyed, make sure you like and subscribe. And until next time, I will see you all later.